Hello everyone. This evening I'm at Sunderland Cemetery. Just come to take a few photos on the way to Lidl, so as you do. So I thought I'll pop in, and it's such a lovely night. It's a shame not to do a video. It's beautiful, that memorial. I did that video yesterday about the cemetery chapels at Bishop Wearmouth. Now this place just has two, unlike Bishop Wearmouth, which originally had three. There's the southern one, and then round here is the northern one. I've had work done on them on the outside, but I don't know what they're like inside. One should be the Anglican one, and one will probably be for everybody else. This one's different as it has a steeple or a spire. I never understand which one's which, or are they the same? The sun is just going down, so it's lovely light across the cemetery. This one, to the memory of George Smith, who died January the 1st, I think that's 1860 or 1869. Age 16 months. Also Mary Smith, who died March 31st 1870, aged 104 years. So good age. What's that, 1870 go back? 1766. Imagine what she saw in her life. 1766, even before the American War of Independence. That's William St. John, or St. John, who died December the 1st, 1864. It's 70 years. And next to it is another St. John. That's Fanny St. John Inman. And then William St. John. Now, I think he was a vintner, had licensed alcoholic business in the town. I don't think I've ever put this on a video, this one before. John Bursey, it's a different name, who departed this life February the 3rd, 1864, aged 60 years, when in the solemn hour of death, I'll wait thy just decree. Be this the prayer of my last breath. O Lord, remember me. Very deep. Also, John Denton, grandson of the above, who departed this life December 31st, 1861, aged 16 years. And how sudden hath been his flight, how short on earth his stay. Just when his sun was shining bright, his spirit passed away. So, that is an old one. I always remember, I think it's 1857 or 55 this cemetery opened, I should know. But memory gets a bit hazy. And that's the Northern Cemetery chapel. Looks a bit bigger than the other one. It's about 7 o'clock. The sun is just going down, you hear the birds. Mary Foster, the beloved daughter of Thomas and Margaret Foster, who died September the 2nd, 1863, aged 3.5 years. You can just see the little half there. Also two infant children, generally means like babies. A few months old, few days, few weeks. Suffer little children to come unto me, and forbid them not, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. So that poor family lost 3 children. John Bellwood of Ryop, who died 24th of September 1866, aged 34 years. His end was peace. That's a fine one. I think that's one of the 2 largest memorials in the whole of Sunderland Cemetery. That's for members of the Briggs family. I think he owned Hilton Castle at one point. Look how big this family burial ground is. Hoping this one is the one I've meant to put on a video before. No, that's Matthew Blackett. I like that surname, my granddad's a Blackett, but this is the one. I meant to put this on a previous video, but I couldn't remember where it was. Now, this is a sad story. I have put this on on the Facebook stuff. Groups posting like Sunderland History, Friends of Sunderland Cemetery, Sunderland History Memories. So this is in memory of William, then I can't quite make out the surname there, only son of Orca and Stinteblom of Texel, that's over in the Netherlands, who died April the 3rd, 1866, aged 14 months. And then Catherine Wilhelmina, their youngest daughter, died April the 14th, 1866, aged 2.5 years. He was actually a Dutch mariner who'd been all over the world. He'd been to the Java, the Far East, places like that, and round Europe. And his wife was pregnant at the time, so she accompanied him from the Netherlands over to Sunderland. And on the way, one of the children sadly passed away. And then, when they were like in the port in Sunderland, another child died. So they buried the 2 children here and then sailed off. So obviously they must have left instructions for this particular headstone. I think the story did was called The Departed. They lost many more children. I think they lost 2 called Katharina and 3 called Willem or William. Look at these ones down here. That one also Greta Mary Few, and we've got a nickname Poppy, daughter of Thomas William and Mary H. Few, died March the 15th, 1975. So somebody's come along years later and inscribed a family member on there. And there's Mary Hugh, died 1951, age 86 years, and dear mother of Greta Hugh. So Greta, that must have been a good age. Thomas Hugh. I don't know much about this particular family. Grand little burial ground and memorial. Another large burial ground. Look, this one kept its railings. Who's this for? That's the Matthew family. And this one's for members of the Burn, Engledow and Halstead family. James Engledow, Master Mariner. There's loads of Master Mariners mentioned at this particular cemetery. Go down this corner. If I recognise anybody, if I see anything of interest. As I said, I haven't planned this particular village. Is just a random walk around. That's the Fullerton family, and it mentions a Robert, son of the above, who died at Canada 23rd of April 1888, aged 70 years. And then we've got another one. This is James Douglas, Master Mariner, who died March the 12th, 1866, aged 54 years. You get so much history in this place. Now this mentions Coulson Douglas. There was loads of people called Coulson Douglas, all from the same family, a few generations of them. One of them died in a famous accident on the Wear around 1850 and was remembered at Sunderland Parish Church. Sadly, that one's weathered away. It's actually quite mild. There's Harriet Harcourt. Affectionate remembrance of William Patterson, pilot, who died August the 26th, 1871, aged 32 years. Be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think, not the Son of Man cometh. In memory of Thomas Douglas Whittle, son of the above, who died June the 16th, 1874, on board of the bark, as a type of boat, Malvern, on her passage from Sunderland to Singapore. See, the boat was a she. He was only 16-year-old, also the above, Thomas Whittle, on board the bark. So if it was a bark, it would generally be like doing trade and stuff. Like this, I don't think there were large ships or boats, barks, on a passage from Sunderland to Singapore. So he must have been working. Imagine 16-year-old going out to Singapore on a bark. I think it was actually a sailing boat as well, a bark, rather than a steamship, like a steam-based one. So I'll head down this path over here. It's a great name. Burton Brown, who departed this life November the 12th, 1875, aged 65 years. Respected and beloved by all who knew him. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. I've just read that one. That's Memento Mori. Remember, you must die. It's a fine one. In memory of Martha, the beloved wife of Richard Clifford, who Moor Hill Lodge in 76. I don't know where that place is. Somebody will know where Moor Hill Lodge is. A lot of the old lodges disappeared when all these houses were built. Little farmsteads. It's hard to see now, the sun's going down over there. It's quite bright. Never noticed that one before. Interesting. This is Mary Ann Bewes, the beloved wife of James Downes, who died October the 20th, 1883, aged 40 years. Fix, oh fix my wavering mind, to thy cross my spirit bind. Earthly passions far remove, swallow up my soul in love. So you get a lot of the fine ones on this particular path here. You'd probably pay more for these because more accessible, more people could see your memorial. So these three grand ones here. William Acklam. This looks an old one here. There's a few placed against the wall in the corner. It's members of the Clark family. Just seen an old one up here. I'll have a look at this one. Sanderson family. It's Dowell family, Havelock. John Dixon, ship owner. This is an old one. Mother of the above, wife of John Elliot, ship owner. And then we've got a Commonwealth grave one here. The G. Inglis, able seaman, SS Ilse, 20th of June 1941, age 27. That's for Ada, beloved youngest daughter of John Caller and Eliza Pryor. That's a great one. To the memory of John Smart of Riot Mill House. As you can see, the sun is going down, so I'm going to bring this video to an end. I've got to go and pop a little, do some shopping. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, and if you want to, click on the subscribe, help grow the channel. So I'm off now, so I'll see you next time.